Hey guys, welcome to a new video of Bitcoin Edge, and today we had some events happening. We had Bitmex being in trouble with the CFTC, and well, Bitcoin made a little dump, but yeah, not that bad even. And a couple days ago we also had the hack of KuCoin, allegedly 280 million hacked. Here to say 150, but yeah, a lot of stuff going on. Make sure you are on a good exchange like Bybit or Deribit or FTX, for example. Use one of these sign up links, you get discounts on your trading fees as well. Bitmex, however, I advise you to take your funds off of, because you don't want your stuff seized and be in a Mt. Gox situation where you have to wait years and years and years on your money. People are still waiting on their money from 2014 on, so that's more than 6 years. So make sure you use a good exchange. Use Bybit, Deribit or FTX, for example. They have their stuff in order. Make sure you use one of those. Well, to the charts. Well, what happened today? Dollar is down, is testing this trend line over here. Not looking too weak, to be honest, but Nasdaq and gold and the S&P are doing quite good, in my opinion. Gold is seeing some resistance over here. We can see that with the naked eye. Let's zoom in a little bit more on the dollar. On the daily, we see this happening. Not that bad. Nice rejection here, and right now on support of this trend line, I would say. Matter of time before we know it, of course. Hard to say. It is on support right now, so you would say a buy moment. But I'm not so sure with all the printing going on. Take a look at the S&P 500. Hit resistance of the former all-time high again. Maybe comes down for a retest over here and pops through it. I'm quite bullish. Really nice breakout out of this falling wedge, and this couple year trend line over here. We're on the weekly chart now. Held quite good here on the retest. Hard to see, but if you zoom out, we can see we had such a nice bottom doji over here. Really nice reversal candle, and over here we can clearly see we are on the previous all-time high at resistance. Take a look at Bitcoin. Zoomed out a little bit. We are still in consolidation mode, in my opinion, as long as we are above 10.2, 10.1. We're still consolidating. You could say we are on support right here of these levels and these levels. 10.5 is a really big support as well. This level, and this level. So we are on a really important spot right now, but as long as we are above 10.2 here, I'm bullish, and I'm still bullish. I expected it to dump a lot worse. Didn't do a thing. Also, of course, with the KuCoin hack, it's strong, guys. It's quite strong. Of course, the Chinese people are still sleeping, so the dump could still come, but I am quite bullish over here. We can zoom in a little bit more, go to the hourly, but really I'm still bullish. We had a double top over here, cleaning out some longs over here, and we still made a higher low, in my opinion. We had a low over here, a low over here, and a low over here. So it's just a higher low, in my opinion. As long as we stay above 10.2, we are good. It's just a matter of time before we break 11k over here. And yeah, I am quite bullish. I see something going on, like a repeat of this. I'm expecting. And if you zoom out a little bit further, I think everybody saw it already. but it's about this line. Really nice touch on it. Monthly closed far above this level as well. I mean, we're in a bull market. I'm really bullish. We had some really bearish events like the big hack on KuCoin. We didn't give a damn. We kept consolidating with such big news. So it isn't having a really big impact on the price, which I am a little bit surprised about. But it's good. Ethereum back below last year's high. Ethereum is still good as long as it is above about 300 over here. Double bottom over here. We really want to stay above 360 and back above 400. 400 being over here. Not much going on. We can zoom into the hourly. Yeah, it's not looking that bad. Of course, certain trend lines broke, but in my opinion, it is not that bad considering the really bad news. Ethereum, BTC, nothing happened. Well, we did break out of it. We really want to get those tops really clear, but the ratio did kind of good. Broke out, made a shakeout, of course, with the bearish news. But as long as it is above this trend line, I am bullish on it. Would say maybe it's even a buy moment at the moment, and you could, if you want to trade the ratio, I believe it's possible on Binance or FTX. I used to trade that on Bitmex, but yeah, well, right now you don't want to be on Bitmex. You do not want to take that risk. Make sure you use one of my sign up links over here. They're also in the video description. You get some discount and you save yourself the risk of being on Bitmex, where your stuff is being seized. I think a trade like this is a good risk reward, and eventually in this bull market I see it going over here. Tomo USDT, request from a follower. Had a big correction as well. Of course, Bitcoin dumps, everything dumps. But it's not looking too bad. This is a very important level, not really shown in the VPVR, but we see this top on it over here. We see this top, and we see this going on over there. I'm not sure how old this coin is, but not sure it was that early on Binance. But also you could see something like this. This was the March event. I would say something like this. Hard to say. You really want them to stay above this level. Getting above there, I would say a buying moment, or right now a buying moment, and take profit over here. It is all like sell everything with a break below this level, I would say. Uni, also a request from a follower. They had a little nasty dump over here, but it is being bought up. I would say it's something like this at the moment. They broke out of this one quite clearly. Break of this trend line, which I can see happening. My target would be, let me see, I like this one. That's an area, but also this area. It's also showing in the VPVR a lot, and it's about this high. So you can do a trade, I think, against here, but if it breaks it over here, it's probably going there as well. Something like this. That is what I would expect. I do not know a lot about the fundamentals of uni, but that's something I would expect. Wi-Fi. This is what I was seeing the other day. It is on support. It is a possible buy level, but it should really hold. You could buy it here, sell it over here. I don't know how tight it can get, but it's possible. Right now, I would see something like that. They held quite good through the news today, the bad news of Bitmex. Everything kind of held well, and this is what I would expect from Wi-Fi. Take profit over here at these levels. At the top line, if you break it, you can long it again. Until then, you buy and sell. You buy at support, you sell at resistance. Simple as that. Monero, request from a follower, actually a really good chart. We can see this line broke. This was the March event. Yeah, everything dumped on the March event, and actually it is looking quite good. We can see we are on the daily chart, guys. We are very zoomed out. We broke this high, as you can see, and right now this would be support. This is resistance, sorry guys, and that's last year's high. So if this breaks, I mean, it could do something similar, I think, as Ethereum did. Ethereum is in comparison at kind of the same levels, last year's high, but I think Monero has a lot more power in it. It's always playing with trend, guys, trend lines. Say something like this, and this play from a break of, I would say, 118 to 160 is a possible good trade. Can go way higher, but 477 is still a long way. But a trade to 160 is possible. Stop I would place over here at 73. But it is looking very good, very, very promising. What is worrying me still about Bitcoin, for example, is the premium on Bitfinex over Coinbase. This is the chart I'm looking at. As long as this support line holds, you can draw it in multiple ways, but this is the one I prefer. As long as this one holds, I'm really bullish. The stop line, you can draw it in a couple ways. You could draw it like this, it's already broken out, or like this. Yeah, this one is a bit more clear, but I am very bullish. We keep on setting higher lows and lower highs, so we're clearly consolidating. I expect something similar to this to happen. Similar action, just going up from here. And funding is neutral, I would say. A bit surprised about it. I expected people to be a lot more bearish. New funding period on Bitmex just went in, so that's still unreliable, I would say. And yeah, like I said, make sure you get out of Bitmex now and make an account on one of these. Normally they would take 24 hours, or they would only once a day they would allow people to take money out of the exchange or Bitcoin out of the exchange, but right now they're busy doing it right now. They will let people out now instead of once every 24 hours, so that's quite good. Also does worry me a little. I don't know what the CFTC is planning to do. or what is gonna happen in the short term. And yeah, that is about it for today. Make sure you subscribe, leave a like, leave a comment. Always let me know what you want me to trade, because these coins I did for the followers. And yeah, I see you guys again tomorrow. And yeah, don't forget, I am bullish.